Okay, so this is going to be my stream summary for the second week of October, or I guess like the second week of streams I've done for October. And already I can tell you that they have been much better than my first week of streams when I was playing A Plague Tale. Firstly, I swapped to the game called The Letter, which is a horror visual novel, and I've got my feelings about the game itself, but I want to make these videos more about the streams themselves rather than the like the games I'm playing, because that's a whole nother thing. Now, what I've been doing is just like with A Plague Tale, I start around like midnight and I turn all the lights off and I try and like really get into the horror mood, and it's been good. It's been good. I've been liking the atmosphere. I've definitely been getting scared. Like I've gone to like kidnap my cats for like the streams because they scare me. I have this guy who's normally over there where a towel is now sitting. Why is this damp? I turned my humidifier on too high last night, I think. When my cats wanted nothing to do with me, I had this. Not too many like viewers and chatters compared to the first week of October, but I expected that because one, The Letter is a visual novel, and visual novels don't really get a lot of traction on Twitch, which I'm fine with. I'm not complaining. And two, it's not as popular, like it's not as well known as A Plague Tale. And I was fine with that. Oddly enough, I think I get the most chatting around like 5 o'clock in the morning, when people are either just waking up or people are like saying, "Okay, it's been fun. I'm going to bed now." And I've had a great time for the most part. Now today I did a spur of the moment stream where I just did. I'm just chatting, bitching about people on Twitter. I'm always bitching about somebody on Twitter. Lisa, if you're watching this, lock your doors at night. Something I noticed today on stream. Now, granted, this is the first day I've streamed since the new Windows update, so I think my theory is that it's the root cause of the problem, but I was dropping so many frames. It was kind of disgusting. And I don't know, it could have been my internet, but I've never dropped that many frames before, like ever. And conveniently, this is the first time I've streamed since the new Windows update, which is terrible, by the way. They forced me onto light mode without my consent. Who the fuck defaults to light mode? Websites need to stop doing that. Although, Theta, can you please get a light mode? Because, hot damn. Hot fucking damn. Speaking of Theta, I did my first really big giveaway the other day, and it was for a tub of G Fuel. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not like the kind of traction it brought. So, what I did is I put in the title that I was giving away a tub of G Fuel at midnight, because I started the stream a little bit earlier that night so I could test out the makeup that I'm wearing right now, which I'm obsessed with, by the way. It's Suva Beauty, the new Suva Beauty palette. Look it up. I'm not here to talk about my makeup, although it does look amazing today, just saying. I did have a requirement where you had to be a minimum level of 3 in my chat. And if you don't know how Theta works, the more you chat or donate T-Fuel or subscribe or what have you to a stream, the higher your level gets in chat. And I don't think Theta itself has any cool stuff you can do with like people of specific chat levels, but I know that the potato bot, the bot that some random user created just for Theta, has a few different little mini games where you can control how many people, what kind of people can participate, like sub only, follower only, and a minimum chat level. Now, I wanted to do minimum chat level 5, but I knew that for anybody who was only clicking on my stream for the giveaway would not be able to make it to level 5 without spamming like crazy in the chat. And I don't like emote spam all the time. It's against the rules to emote spam, which I know is bad for my analytics on Theta, because emote spam not only is like a thing that people do, but it's also a really easy way for streamers to bump up their analytics, basically, because the one thing that's really hard to get on Theta is people chatting, which is, I think it's hard everywhere to get people chatting. So what had happened was, around midnight, there weren't a lot of people in chat or viewing, and I was like, we'll wait a little bit, see if more people show up, and then I'll do it. And then by 1 o'clock, I decided, okay, people either showed up or they didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. And I was going through the potato bot, trying to see how to set it up, because I wanted to do a little mini game called Streamer Says, where I pick an emote and people spam that emote until it is spammed a certain amount of times, and then a random person who contributed to the emote spam is the winner of a certain item. And unfortunately, they don't have it so that chatters of a specific level can enter. So I had to do pick a random number between 1 and, I think it picked 200, between 1 and 200. And I couldn't pick the number, which was kind of annoying. But somebody won that. And then what had happened was there was a person who complained that I hadn't started the giveaway yet when I was explaining the rules of the giveaway, as I was about to start it. And then I guess they didn't listen to me or whatever, because they came back after the giveaway was over, like 10 minutes later, and they were like, did I miss it? And I was like, well, yeah, I told you that I was starting it and you disappeared. So if that person's watching this, like, again, no hard feelings, but that's not really the kind of attitude that I think giveaways are meant to bring. Like, the reason I did the minimum level of 3 so that whether you were a new person or not, you still had the chance to enter the giveaway. And you'd at level 3, you've supported my channel enough, because there's other things you can do besides chatting that can get you to that level, like following my other social medias. And so it wasn't really a hard thing to do. And so to just kind of like come in and complain that the giveaway hasn't started yet, and then complain that you missed it when, like, I told you I was starting it is kind of just a big downer thing. And one thing I really don't like, because I used to do giveaways a lot on Twitch, and Miss Rona happened, and I haven't been able to send out the physical items, and they're just sitting in my fucking storage room in boxes, and I can't fucking send them out because of Corona. But a big thing is people would come into a giveaway stream and they would just immediately use the giveaway command. And it's like, if that's the first thing you're gonna do, you're not gonna say hi, not gonna stick around for a little bit, you're just gonna use that command. Like, you just don't deserve it. Like, I'm giving away free stuff for people who support me, which, yes, means like followers, but like, if you're just here for yourself, that's fine, at least like for Theta giveaways. But like, when I would do like the really cool stuff on Twitch, it's like, why you just should not be here. You just should not be here. Because it's like, you just saw a giveaway and you were like, oh, okay, free stuff. And like, granted, yes, that's the purpose of those streams, is to bring people in, but you don't care about the channel. You don't care about the content. So like, if you really just want free stuff, like, go buy a lottery ticket. Go buy a lottery ticket, because probably gonna get a better return on your investment. But when it comes to Theta giveaways, I understand, like, if you're just there for the free stuff, whatever. But you don't have to be rude about it either. Like, it doesn't cost me a dime to set up the giveaways, of course, but like, I also don't have to do the giveaways. There's nowhere in Theta's terms and service where you have to do giveaways or that you have to give away your stuff to specific people, because you can just give stuff away. Which is why I've had beggars in the chat, and every Theta streamer has beggars in the chat, but I don't have to give away anything to any specific kind of people. And so, like, if you see me advertising a bigger giveaway and you're gonna complain about when I do it, like, calm down. You're not even guaranteed to win it. Like, it's not like I said, hey, everyone who shows up at this specific time is gonna get this thing. That's not what I said. And if I had, then by all means, bitch and moan and complain that you didn't get your free thing. But that's not what's happening here. And I just wish that Theta viewers would understand that, because it's a little obnoxious when, you know, I go out of my way to give an item to somebody else instead of keeping it for myself or for a friend who, like, is actually going to use it. Because I know people who actually drink G Fuel. I haven't had it. I've been wanting to try it, but, like, at the same time, I don't really think I need to, which is why I ended up giving away that tub instead of keeping it for myself. But it's just frustrating. It's just a little frustrating. It's irksome. It's irksome. And I know I gotta try and not let it get to me. That and the emote spam that people do. I need to really not let that get to me. But it's in the rules. That's in the rules. I feel like I deserve to be upset when it's literally in the rules that you can't emote spam unless I specifically ask for it. But the cool thing about Theta is that when I, like, watch Theta streams, I never feel like it's that big of a problem, okay? Because I can just tune that out. And I feel like on Twitch, if there's a problem in chat, it's everybody's problem, but on Theta, it's not like that. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. I've been having a good time. I've been having some trouble keeping to the schedule, though, lately. Because I don't know why, actually. I just haven't been sleeping well. And it hasn't even been nightmares from the horror games before anyone's like, oh, it's the horror games. I've just, like, I slept so long yesterday. I went to bed after the stream, the 10-hour stream, and I slept until, like, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and woke up, drank a can of soda, didn't even eat anything, and then went back to sleep, and didn't get up again until, like, 4:30 in the morning. And that's why I'm awake right now, which is, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is kind of when I'm supposed to be waking up, not being up. But I think I'm just going to stay up and try and, like, set my sleep schedule back on track and do the stream tonight. Maybe end it at around, like, 4 instead of going till sunrise like I tried to do, and then went for another, like, 3 hours because I was interested in playing the game. I don't know. Every time I wake up after playing the letter on stream, I'm like, I gotta get back to it. And I've only streamed it, like, 3 times. 4 times? I don't know. But I want to stick to playing horror games at night. I don't really have too many, like, actual genuine horror games on the list. And the next game I'm going to be playing is not even really a horror game, I don't think. I think it's just kind of like a spooky-ish game. Kind of like how A Plague Tale wasn't, like, horror. It was just creepy imagery. Damn, we're not even at 15 minutes yet. I feel like I'm getting good at making these shorter. But I'm also talking about more streams at once, and I might be missing some things. So maybe I'll make these every 2 streams instead of, like, every 3 or 4. I don't know. The point is, I'm feeling better about streaming this week than I did last week. And I feel like that's what these videos are supposed to be about at the end of the day, right? Not about every individual little thing that pissed me off during a stream. But they could be. They could be. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. I still don't know how to do annotations and everything. I'm not even what they're called. But I'm gonna link you guys to a video of mine that is, like, warranted of your like. Okay, you don't have to subscribe, but I mean, you should. I mean, you're here, you're watching the video, you made it this far. I can't normally get through a video this long. All right, You clearly like something.